What's up, YouTube? So I am back with another video, and I'm just going to do a nice fall look because that's been the trend, of course, that's going on. We're definitely moving into fall, so I'm going to do a get ready with me and just chit-chat with you guys, whoever is watching my video, because I do not have any followers as of right now, and I have noticed that the trend of my videos being watched is very low, and I think it's due to definitely me not necessarily advertising myself or putting myself out there, letting people know that I'm actually making videos. So until I get up enough courage to actually do that, I am going to be pretty much making videos just because I feel like, you know, a little self-conscious about it, and I just need to, like, get into it. So, going on, I'm going to just start off. I already did my brows, and I just got something to help me with my brow situation, and I will actually do that in the next video, tell you what that is, but my brows are done. I've also primed them or carved them out with some concealer that I was using, which is from LA Colors, the concealer I've been using within all of my videos, and I also primed my face with this Black Radiance primer that I've been using, the Shine Control, and it works pretty well. Pretty well. I'm using the Black Radiance foundation as well, and it is a pretty good foundation, so it pretty much lasts for a long time. It stays pretty matte if you use a primer and if you also use a setting spray and also powder. So you pretty much have to do the whole face routine as far as like primer, putting on the foundation, then putting on a powder on top of that, and then spraying it down, and then of course it's going to stay. So the Black Radiance foundation looks like this, and it is in color brownie. And so that's that. And so what I do also like about this foundation is that it comes with like a wand. And it's very liquidy, so you have to be careful. And I like to use the wand actually and just apply it on my face. I just came back from Chicago, and I pretty much shopped the entire time while I was there. And so I'm going to be doing a video on some of the things that I just recently purchased. And so I can't wait to do that because it's not only like makeup stuff, it's also like fashion related things I really want to like show you guys and do a lookbook, whoever you guys are, because I have like no following. Hopefully somebody will watch this video. Foundation is all worked in. You see that it's pretty much the same color as my skin tone, which I absolutely am like in love with. So now I'm going to go into my concealer, and I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting. And so I'm going to just do a little bit under my eyes. I was doing that whole V thing, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Guess I'm doing like more of a half moon. And so, okay, so I'm going to try to do a lookbook, and also I'm going to do a haul video, then I'm going to do a lookbook. I'm not sure if I'm going to include both together, like if I did the haul and then show you what it looks like on me, or I do the haul, and then I'm probably going to do like maybe a beauty haul, showing you the things that I've been purchasing and I got within the last like few weeks, and then also do a clothing haul or like a fashion haul, and then show you a lookbook in the same video. This is going to be a first for me because I have not done any lookbooks, which that's what I really want to do on my channel. I want it to be more fashion related. I do like makeup, but I am not a makeup artist, so I kind of just am learning a lot of the things that I'm doing now by watching YouTube videos. So I got this beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender. It's from Real Techniques. Yeah, Real Techniques, and it is, I love the shape of this one. I love that it's like flat on this side and pointed on this side. So I'm going to use this and really blend in. It was like a good thing to do, but I was just like hesitant for some reason. I don't know why. I always look really crazy right now. I just use the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and it is not the white one. It's the one that has more of a brown pinkish tint, and I'm going to use that to bake my face really quickly while I jump into the eyes. And so now I'm going to go in with my eyes, and I'm going to use two colors. And they're both from e.l.f., and these are bronzy color and a more a more burgundy color. And this one is called Burnt Plum, and this one is called Bark. And I believe I'm going to use Bark actually on my lid. And so I'm going to take one of my eyeshadow brushes, and I think I'm going to use this LA Colors brush that I believe I got from Dollar Tree, and it's just a nice fluffy brush that you can use to really like get over your entire lid. And so I'm going to just dip my brush into this shadow, and then just go ahead and put it over the entire lid. And I'm trying to stay below the crease as much as possible. So, lately I have been looking for things to get into as far as fashion is concerned. I've been looking on Eventbrite, I've been looking on Craigslist, I even put an ad on Craigslist. I've been looking just on Google searching in general, like for just events or something fashion related within my area so that I can participate in and I can really like branch out and start really getting into the fashion scene. I know that in my area, I live in Austin, so there is Austin Fashion Week that happens every season. It happens, I believe, a month or a week or two after New York Fashion Week, I believe. I'm not necessarily I'm not super knowledgeable on when their fashion week is. I know the ones that have passed, but I'm not sure when the next one. Yeah, I've been like kind of considering trying to reach out to them and see if I can like, you know, somehow become an intern or even like get on their team, because I do have some expertise in that area, but I am always open to learning new things and of course learning industry things. Like I've done my own shows, and I've also been in business with other like fashion stylists and makeup stylists and stuff, and have put together shows together, and other like people who are models who want to like create shows and stuff like that. And so I've done things of that nature, but nothing as big as like a fashion week for a certain city or town or something like that. Or, you know, I've always of course wanted to, because that is a really big passion of mine. Styling, I absolutely love it. Definitely looking into those things, but I feel like since I moved here to Austin, fashion is not like the #1 thing in this city. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I launch myself in where I'm at right now? It doesn't mean I'm going to be here forever, but even though, you know, I'm here, like I need to figure out the community, the fashion community. So I've been researching stuff, and I really honestly feel like it's kind of hard to come by here, and I don't know if it's just me and I don't know what avenues in which to look up certain things. I'm just grabbing wipe right now, and these are the e.l.f. wipes. So these are the Sweet Mango Hydrate and Nourishing Skin Lotion Wipes. And so they are lotion wipes, so they're not like your average like makeup removing wipe. So I like to use these, and I'm going to just take one of my brushes that I've used previously and just kind of get off the old shadow that was on it, and then dip it into this burnt plum color that I was showing you earlier, and I'm going to use that in my crease. And so, yeah, so it's been a little challenging, to say the least, to figure out if this is even the right area in which to live in order to be in fashion. And I know that a lot of people who live in Texas and who are into the fashion world, or who are thriving, I guess, and being more successful with fashion in Texas, live like in Dallas or in Houston or something like that, and I unfortunately do not. And not that I'm like, okay, so I must move to Dallas. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's like going to be the next step for me and my family, but I do feel like I'm trying to figure out what is going on with Austin and see if I can find something that can help me in my career. And so, yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. And I've done the retail thing, and not that I'm like turning my back towards retail, but I'm not necessarily as excited about retail as I am about like just doing stuff in the industry itself. Retail is one aspect of fashion, of course, because you have to sell the clothes in order for people to wear them, and you know, it's what drives the business. But I want to be on the other side of it. I want to be on the side that, you know, predicts forecasting, and the side that, you know, I don't know, like the side that's more creative aspect of it, rather than me just driving someone else's creativities. I don't know, I'm just kind of like in limbo and trying to figure things out, and I feel like, you know, sometimes I feel kind of like at a standstill because of where I am, and it feels like it's not necessarily moving at the pace in which I would like for it to. You know, things happen for a reason, and you're put in places for a reason. I do believe that, and I do believe in God, and that I am here for a reason. Like, I came to this state, to this city, definitely for a reason, and I know that He's been giving me blessings, and I know that I've been praying, and I know that He will definitely answer my prayers, and I just need to be patient and figure out what it is that's going on, and that figure out my purpose. So I blended in the plum color in the crease, and then I'm just going back in with the bronze color, which is called Bark, and I'm just like kind of pushing it back onto the lids because I feel like it kind of got a little lost, and the plum kind of moved down more than I wanted it to, so I'm kind of just like blending it right back on top. These two colors look absolutely beautiful together, in my opinion, and they're both shimmer colors, so it kind of goes along with each other. And so now I'm going to take a brush, a big fluffy brush that I'm going to use to kind of work from the top of my crease up, and just to, you know, help blend. I'm going to like wet it slightly with this wipe, and then I'm going to just go like right here and then swipe upward. Now it's definitely way more blended than it was before, and so going back to talk about YouTube. So I have been trying to launch myself on YouTube, but not really. I create videos, and I know that the quality of my videos are not as great because I don't have like this specific type of cameras that like other YouTubers have, and I don't have all the equipment. I just recently got a tripod, which I'm so excited about, because now I don't have to have my camera off to the side, and I'm like looking at the camera on the side and then trying to look in the mirror and do my makeup and do all this stuff. And so the tripod is like so helpful, and I'm so excited. And I just purchased it when I went to Chicago, so I'll probably talk about it more so in my haul video, but I'm really excited to have a tripod. And I know there's like a small thing, and it's not like all that like exciting, but it is for me because I feel like I didn't have all the equipment that was needed to start a video, like, you know, start a channel, I should say. So I'm kind of excited to start getting those things. I didn't even realize that my light was off, but I do have a ring light now too that is a mirror, and it's not like this big spectacular one, however it is a start, so I'm excited to use that. I didn't even turn it on, so that's funny. I am am right now just lining my eyes on my waterline, and I'm going a little bit down as well so I can have like a smoked out liner look. And this is the eyeliner that is from Sephora. It is one that I've used several times in my other videos. It is in color matte black, and it has a nice little smudge sponge on the opposite side, so I'm going to use that to smoke out the liner. I'm making it like super ugly face, like, ugh. I was thinking about doing a winged eye, but I don't necessarily want to do that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to brush away all of this setting powder that I have on right now. So bad that it made my makeup not look as good and as polished. And I know that I recently tried to start featuring more photos into my actual makeup looks, because I feel like the photos can really show you kind of what I was doing and what it looks like really, instead of like what the poor quality of the actual video looks like. So hopefully, because I am using like more natural light, and because I have like actual mirror in front of me with the ring light, I hope that you can actually pick up on the colors that I am projecting, actually the real live colors, instead of it looking all gray and dull and I'm like looking washed out. So now that I have brushed away the setting powder, I am going to go into start contouring my face. And so what I've been using is the CoverGirl, and it's from the Queen collection, and it is in color Natural Hue. No, it's in color True Ebony. And so I just take this and a synthetic flat brush,
and I just pretty much swirl it into the product. I go from forward and back because I use both sides.
And I'm going to go from about here and then work my way down. As you can see, I already like, so I go here and then, one, two. So it's kind of like where my hairline pretty much stops, or starts, I should say, and then right in there. And then I also go inside of the eye, like right underneath the brow, and then go down the ridge of my nose, well, the side of my nose. And so it's going to be like inside of here and then right along the edge. See? Like that, and then I'll just do like this. So now I have like this crazy look. And then I go on the temples of my head, or the edge of my hairline. And that's where I contour. And so to buff out my contour, or to blend it in, I'm using the e.l.f. angled, it's the blush brush. And it's like this, and it's nice and dense. And so I really like this one, and I kind of wet it. And I'm using the L'Oreal setting spray. So, this is BH Cosmetics, and it is the Contour and Blush 6-color palette. And so, I'm going to use, of course, the darker color to set my cream foundation that I put down as my contour. And it's very pigmented, so I don't need a ton, because I don't want to look super, like, chiseled. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush that I used earlier, and it's the powder brush, and it's the one that's like really flat. And I'm going to go in and like really buff that in. Okay, and so then for the nose area, oh, actually, I just tap like the smallest tap, and I'm going to go on my forehead and kind of like set that in as well. I'm going in with this Sonia Kashuk brush, and it is a synthetic brush, and I'm using this to blend out my entire contour on my nose. This is that, like, a lot of the times if I use a concealer on my nose in the beginning, it kind of gets lost after I've contoured it. So I'm going to go right back over it just so that it doesn't, my nose doesn't become like this super like brown like spot, if you will. And I'm going to go into the BH Cosmetics a little bit, tap on just a little bit, and then give some light strokes on top of that cream concealer that the cream foundation that I put down. Okay, and so now I'm going to go in my beauty blender and kind of just work around where I placed. It's a little more defined. I'm going to also go in with the BH Cosmetics and use this top one, use that top light color, and I'm going to go in with this large stippling brush from e.l.f. Looks like this. It's a little dirty right now because I've used it yesterday for the exact same thing. And I'm going to just pick some up and place it right underneath my eye where that concealer and that setting powder went, just to further highlight it. I'm going to kind of put some on the bridge of my nose and in the middle of my forehead area where we also contoured and highlighted, and then I'm going to put some on my chin. Okay, so now I look more bright and I actually have brightened up that area. Still seeing my contour. Why I said it like that. My contour. And then I'm going to go in with the, I was debating if I was going to use blush, but I am going to use a blush. I'm going to use that brighter color, and it's more of like the hot pink, I wouldn't say. And I'm using the angled brush from Sigma, and it is the large angled contour F40 brush. And then I'm going to just pick some up. And this palette is very pigmented, which I am absolutely amazed, because it's BH Cosmetics and it's not as expensive, but it's pretty good. Like, I've always heard good things about it, and I never had one, and there it goes again. I don't know why I never like had some of the stuff like that I've been looking at online. I'm like, oh, I should try it, but eh. So I'm kind of keeping it like on the apples and then working my way into where my contour is, just to soften my contour. And also, I used to put my foundation, or not my foundation, but my blush, right on the apples of my cheek and just right here, and like just keep it in this area. And I found that I've been watching a lot of videos, and a lot of beauty gurus and YouTubers are placing it like on the apple of their cheek, but like further out, like so, kind of like back here. And I feel like I think that's more attractive, or it's better that way. I used to be such, like, I wasn't a contour person or a highlighting person, sorry, or, you know, anything like that, so I, like, didn't know about, like, doing the contour and baking and doing all that stuff. I, like, just would pound, like, blush on and be like, yeah, my face is amazing, but no. So I'm going to go back in with that high definition setting powder from e.l.f., and I'm going to just bake this little area, and I'm going to put some right on top of this area as well. Looks like a wall. I don't know. And so I'm going to go back into my eyes. I'm going to start with the mascara. I'm not going to do a winged eye because I kind of want it to be a little more wearable for the day. It's looking like it's going to get. So I am using the Benefit They're Real mascara. I really like this mascara. Out of the mascaras I've used that are higher end, well, not that many. I use Makeup Forever's mascara, which I'm not a super fan of. I love the brush, though. The brush is amazing because it's like super pointed, and then it's super fat, and then it gets really thin at the end, so I feel like you can really get in the crevices of your eye and also get your lower lashes really well. But I feel like the formula wasn't great. I'm not sure if it's just the one I had, maybe, but I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, the formula should be on point, and it wasn't, so. And then I tried this one. I got a sample of this one before, and I just was like, oh, this is so amazing. I just absolutely love the way it elongates my lashes. And then I ended up getting the full one. And then this is the full one. However, I went online and shopped at Sephora, and they had a whole kit. And it was a whole kit that was like the eyeliner, the mascara, and I think like a eyeshadow primer possibly. I'm not sure what the primer was, if it was a face primer or eyeshadow primer. However, it was $24, and this by itself was $24 in the store. And I was like, I just got gypped. So, yeah. So with mascaras, I tend to pretty much apply a heavy hand because I don't wear falsies, and I'm not sure if I ever will. May possibly I jump on bandwagons pretty late, I guess. So yeah, until I decide if falsies are going to be the direction in which I'm going to go, I'm pretty much going to just be super applying my mascara. They're done. I feel like from far away you can't tell like how amazing this mascara is, but once I get like all up on the camera, and then now you can see like the miracle that they just did. So now I'm gonna like just brush away the extra powder that I put on. You can see now how extremely chiseled it is. Okay, and so now I'm starting to have more of a like awakened, like amazing face. Well, in my opinion, I don't know. And so now, so I want to say like an hour or two ago, I put on this EOS balm, and it is the one that's like coconut infused or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually apply a little bit more, just a little. So yeah, so I applied this balm, and now I am going to use this ColourPop, and it is an amazing brownie maroon, like a brown mixed with a maroon type of a color, and it's called Lax, L-A-X. So I'm going to go in and start with my top lip. And so I got this idea, or this technique, to do like this X that you'll see me do. And I got this from Ellery. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She is phenomenal when it comes to like all these different makeup lip looks she does. She does a lot of bold lips and a lot of like different eyeliner looks and wing liners. And I know that every time she puts on her like lipstick or lip gloss or anything that has a wand, or you know, I feel like even her lipsticks, I'm not even sure, but I feel like her lipsticks too, if it has a wand, definitely she makes like this X. And I used to always struggle with lining my lips and not, you know, and not having the product like go too far up or too far down, and I'm trying to like recreate the shape of my lips, and it just sucks. And once I saw her do that, I was just like, oh, that's what I should be doing. So that is the lip. And with these, I feel like it's so easy to apply them. They're just amazing. I feel like once I like really smile and open my mouth, like it doesn't feel like they're like cracking and gonna dry off and like peel off and like everything. I feel like the consistency of these lipsticks, and I'll probably go in further because I'm gonna put something in my haul video so that you guys can see the newness. But I feel like the lip consistency, the consistency of those lip, and I don't want to say, is it a lipstick? It's just calling it an ultra matte lip. So, anywho's, with these lip colors, they're amazing. I feel like they are not super drying. However, you do need to moisturize your lips before you apply it, but not overly. So your lips should not be like glossy before you apply it, because I have done that before. So, like, no, it's meant to be matte, and keep it that way. So this is the fall look that I did today. Oh, you know what? I do want to do one other thing. I did not highlight at all, and I do kind of want to highlight. And I've been using a mixture between something that is discontinued, which I'm sorry about. Great product, but it is, oh, I'm going to blind you, but it is from Victoria's Secret. They no longer sell makeup. Oh my god, like, and I think that sucks. Like, you know, but whatever. So, yeah, so it's a very nice pink color, and I've been using it in a lot of my other, oh, if you can see. There we go. So I've been using this color in a lot of this highlighter in a lot of my different tutorials that I've been doing. I know the quality was not as I think this quality is a little bit better than what I've been doing. And I also just recently purchased this e.l.f. Color, and it's a blush. However, it's not a blush. Like, if you see this, like, who's going to use this as a blush? This is definitely a highlighter. And it's in color Koi, I believe. So, yeah. So, in conjunction with each other, they really work well. To apply both of them, I've been using the Sigma foundation brush, which is in the F60, I believe. And if I don't use this foundation brush, then I also use my fingers. And then I just blend it out with a brush or with a fluffy brush. And so, I'm going to go ahead and use this brush. And I just pretty much pick up the product like so. And I'm going to put it right above my cheeks. So, right in here. And then right down the bridge of my nose. And I kind of go like above a little bit, and then under my nose. And then right above my lip. Just to give it a little pop. Okay, and so I usually don't blend it with this brush. I'm going to go in with this kabuki brush that I actually just recently picked up. And I love how dense this brush is. It's amazing. And I will talk about it in my haul video. And I'm just going to like buff that in. Like so. Like, not to the point where it's, like, gone, but to the point where it's blended in, where it blends into, like, the blush and into the contour and everything. Buff my nose. And I'm going to take the edge of the brush, and I'm going to, like, just blend it on top of the bridge of my nose as well. And so it's still kind of strobing a little bit, just a little bit, and you can see, like, the shine. I love it. I love this brush. This brush cost me literally, I believe it was $3.99. $3.99! Like, I can't. Okay, and so now I am done. I did not use the Victoria's Secret one because it is discontinued, and I don't want to continue using it on camera because I feel like it's taken away from the fact that, you know, you can get these products too. Like, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to set my foundation in this whole entire look with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. So, yeah. So I just take it and I'm going to spray and... and as you can see, I'm setting it all in. So, this is my makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys liked it. This is definitely a fall look. I feel like it's a look that you can wear to the office. If you work in maybe fashion related. I mean, I feel like you can wear this to the office, you know, even if you don't work in fashion. I feel like it's a look that you can just wear in the morning, you can wear it at night. Like, especially in the fall, like, it's all about looking so nice and warm, and, like, and I feel like these colors really represent that because this look, this lip is, like, so nice and warm. Amazing color payoff. And then also this eyeshadow, these eyeshadows, which are from e.l.f., are just amazing fall color. Hope that you like this look. Please subscribe to my channel, and please stay tuned for more videos because I do want to progress in my YouTube channel, and I feel like a lot of people are not, they don't know about me. I have not launched myself. I have not done anything to really advertise that fact that I actually am creating YouTube channels, and so I just wish if you stumble across my videos, go ahead and subscribe and like my videos and let me know what you feel like I can do better, or let me know what products you guys are using for your fall looks because I want to try new stuff. Let me know. Thanks again, guys.